That ought to do it. Hey, God bless. Reverend Shnorr, welcome to our nightly sermon on April 10th, which is Good Friday. You may be seated. Now, like I said, it's Good Friday. Don't let the name fool you. It's been a horrible Friday. And it was back in the day when it was Jesus's Friday. It wasn't a good day for him at all. We'll start with an opening prayer here. A Good Friday one. Said, I had something I was going to read. It said, then the governor said, why? What evil has he done? But they cried out all one more, saying, let him be crucified. And that's what happened. We know how that story goes. Didn't turn out too good for the Lord, but it worked out well for us because he died for our sins. So God bless him for doing that for us on Bad Friday for him a long, long time ago. By the way, 2000 some years. He was 33 when it happened. He was born around 0. But it's not really a 0, is it? It starts with 1. You always start counting with 1. So when people say 2020 is part of the 20s, it's not really. It's the last of the teens. Anyhow, let's bring in Brother Carlito. And my math isn't very good, but maybe his is better.
Good Friday to you, Reverend.
Good Friday, Brother Carlito. How you doing today?
Good. How about yourself? What'd you have today? What'd you do?
What did I do? Well, I got up and I washed my face for the most part, rinse it off. Got dressed and I got some breakfast.
Did you eat meat today?
No meat. Can't eat meat today. It's Good Friday.
That was a quiz.
What did you eat?
For breakfast, a little coffee.
Well, it's good.
And then good friends of us, Bob and Joe, they brought over a pepper and egg sandwich from Portillo's.
From Portillo's? Wait a second. How did they get out of You're not supposed to leave the house.
Well,
you got Portillo's?
They got out of the house. The funny thing is they were locked in their house.
How did they get locked in the house?
They broke the door when they got in. They couldn't get out. But they got to Portillo's and got to my house, so that was a good thing.
Well, maybe they climbed out the window.
They live on the second floor.
Well, God bless them for getting out and getting you a pepper and egg. There's a lot of good pepper and egg places in Chicago.
Hey, Billy boy. Salud. Happy Friday.
Hey, Billy. So
we should talk about, just remind everybody one more time what's going on here.
Oh, yeah. After soon, we're going to not go on the Reverend profile page on Facebook. We're only going to go to the Rev Shnorr public fan page thing. It's called something like public figure page, whatever it is. It's a Rev Shnorr, and you just got to like it. You don't have to wait for me to friend you back or anything like that. You just like or follow it. And that's where you're going to see our nightly sermons starting in just a few days. So don't forget, I'm not saying don't be friends with me. You can too, but you got to join this, like this Rev Shnorr page if you want to keep seeing the videos.
Well put. I couldn't have said it better myself. Salud.
Should we tell people if you miss it, if you can't watch this live?
Right. If you missed it, it goes up right afterwards and on YouTube.
Yes. So I know a lot of people in England, this is early morning. And, it's late for some people. I don't know how. It's only 10 o'clock, but some people go to bed. So if you don't catch it, you can catch it tomorrow.
On YouTube.
Or on Facebook.
And maybe some of our viewers could chime in. Does it stay on Facebook for a long time? Could you keep watching them too if you just don't want to leave Facebook?
I think, yeah, you could scroll down. Correct me if I'm wrong there, fellow congregants. But you scroll down and all the ones that we've done since Palm Sunday should be up there.
Well, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Putz, your fellow Saluki out there. He gave me a message today. I did forget to call him back. My beer was warm today, so I tried to do the whole salt thing, and I never had a chance to call him back. What was that thing again you did with the salt and the water and put it in the
water and the ice, and then 5 minutes it should be ice cold.
Yeah, it's still warm.
Well, it's SIU.
All right, what do we got trending? What's in the news today?
Well, what I wanted to discuss a little bit today, just kind of sermonize on a little bit. I saw this thing in the news, and it really confused me. So apparently in Chicago, there's a guy. He didn't know he was sick, so no fault of his own. He had the corona, but he didn't know he was the corona because he's not coughing or nothing.
Okay.
He goes to a birthday party.
Okay.
And he goes to a funeral. And he goes to church. And the guy's had a hell of a week. He's got birthdays and funerals.
All in one day? He had a birthday?
I don't know if it's all in one day or in a couple of days. But yeah, I mean, he's a busy guy, right? He got around. And without knowing it, he spread the virus to all his friends and family.
So they call that somebody, right? It's like a term now.
Yeah,
the guy that does the slope and the curve and the line and
right. So now this guy, they're calling him on the news the super spreader. And that's what I thought right there. I thought, what would a super spreader look like? And this was the first thing that came to my mind. But my mind works kind of funny ways. So I started thinking, what other ways could a super spreader look like? And now there's a good super spreader. She could do it upside down. And I mean, I would stop and look at that. If I'd get sick if I was walking by, I saw that, I'd catch the virus because I'd have to stop and see. That's a super spreader right there. This lady, she's got to be 80 if she's a day. I hope I can't do that now. And she's spreading them pretty good there. Super spreader. That guy, that's a super duper spreader right there. That's what that is. A super duper super spreader. He's really big. That's a bus, but it's got a giant butter knife going through it. If you can if you're a big, maybe that's that other guy's butter knife. And he's just trying to spread a bus there. That's a super spreader. And my favorite super spreader of the day, right here, this guy. Well, it might be a girl. Either way, whatever they are, they got it. They're not afraid to show it off. That is one hell of a super spreader. And with this guy, nobody gets sick. So you got to kind of watch them terms a little bit there. Super spreader is not quite the nickname I want to have.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Do you ever think about going back to school?
You know, I got my theology thing going on. I think, no, I don't need no schooling anymore. I think I'm pretty smart. How about you? You thinking about going back to school?
Well, what I've been trying to catch up on is we got a lot of time at home and all we have is our computer and ourselves.
You know, they do a lot of schooling
online, correct. So also you can get your doctorate's degree. And now with this whole coronavirus, they're pushing people through medical school a lot more.
Yeah, they need a lot of emergency personnel and doctors and whatnot.
So I thought about, why not?
Hey, look at that. Maybe I do need to go back to school. That's a good...
You may just have another super spreader right there.
Yeah, if you play your cards right, you might have a super soaker too. Yeah, oh, definitely. I think you'd probably make a pretty good gynecologist there, Brother Carlito.
I hear you. So, what else you got going on?
I would think homework in that class would be pretty fun.
I would get an A.
I would get an F, so I had to keep doing it over and over and over again. But, you know, this is Good Friday. Like I said in the book, this is a day that, you know, yeah, definitely at least a D or an F. So probably a D, so they wouldn't kick me out. But at the same time, you know, I had to do it again.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
There's no problem. You interrupt me with that picture anytime you want. I'd like to buy that computer used if I can find it. There you go. Look at that. You ever see those Bugs Bunnies, though, where the really pretty girl is there, but then she takes the veil off and she's really ugly?
It's kind of like your night at the bar when you get done drinking.
Right.
Remember,
the next morning can be brutal.
A 1 at the end, at the start of the night's a 10 at the end of the night.
That's right.
More or less.
A 2 at 10 and a 10 at 2.
Go ahead.
Get out of here. So, you know, it's what do you call it? Good Friday is the day Jesus died. It's already a sad holiday. You don't think a holiday is being sad, is a sad holiday. Then you got this whole virus going on. It's like, turn on the news and 1,000 people died here, and 2,000 people died. It's like death is all around. It's just hovering. And human nature, being sick as it is, the dark humor comes out. People start making jokes, dead people jokes and whatnot. And so these memes from a few years ago are coming back. They're video memes. Here's a good example of one. So these guys are having a party, right? They're having a good time. It is a party I would have liked to have gone to at first. But like all parties, it starts out good. It's always going to go downhill. Something bad's going to happen. And when you hand a monkey an automatic weapon and it's loaded, bad things happen. Like this. Parents, you got the kids home and you're schooling them yourself. Take the time now. Teach all your kids. Never hand a monkey a loaded weapon. It should be one of the first things they learn. How to cross the street and don't hand a monkey a weapon. The second thing you need to teach them is if you got a video of a monkey with an automatic weapon, you can't just watch it once. So here it goes again. Guys are having fun. Hey, hand a monkey a gun. Oh, look, this is fun. Ha ha, cute monkey. And the monkey goes, see you guys. So the idea behind the meme there is, you do something stupid or painful or dumb. You fall down the stairs. You guys crash down elevators because they don't have patience. You hand a monkey a gun, and you end up at the funeral. And those guys the funeral is real. Those guys are in Ghana, and you can hire them for your funeral. But the reason it come back now is people are using it to tell you to stay home. Because Mother Nature today with this coronavirus is nothing more really than a monkey with a gun. So this is the 2020 version of that. You got that 2020 version of those Ghana dancers? There it is. Stay home, or else we're going to carry you. So it's that makes it pretty clear to everybody how dangerous it is out there. Imagine your fellow neighbors are nothing more than monkeys with guns.
Unbelievable. Well put. I couldn't have said it better myself.
You see someone coughing at the grocery store, that person's a monkey with a gun.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Let's see. We got some more. Let's see.
Yeah, now I need to start taking attendance. I need to know who's coming to services, especially on holy days like this one here.
Let's see. What do we got? We got this guy. He thinks it's funny. That's John.
John Sack.
Unbelievable.
Keep on trucking, buddy. Thank you for your service. When, truck drivers if it weren't for them, we'd be up Schitt's Creek. Absolutely.
There's Bill.
Hey, Bill, God bless.
Who else we got here?
You don't see dead people, but you see people do things that might lead to a death. Bill.
Stevie boy. Salute. We owe you a phone call, that Steve.
Yeah. The day got away from me, Steve. I'll give you a call in the morning. Sorry about that. And PA, Twardarski, God bless. Good to see you in the house.
Where's Petey? Oh, there we go.
He's up there.
Petey.
God bless you.
I'm going to do a shot for Petey.
Oh, okay. Shot for Petey. We got our good friend Julianne Larson who set you up with the Egan's last night.
Oh, yes, she did.
DJ David C., Don Anderson, you're all here. Hey, Cheyenne Thomas Dunn just created a miracle for herself. She turned an empty glass into more wine. Well, God bless you, Cheyenne. You'll have to teach me that trick. Anthony Petruzzi, Life at Sidetracks. I love that. Was my place, man. That's where I went. Watch the girls play volleyball. Make sure they weren't doing no sinning. I sit there on the deck until I had to throw up over the deck.
You know what I want to say? Have you watched that Tiger King on Netflix?
Tiger what?
Tiger King. That's that show.
Not. No. There was a show on Netflix?
Yeah, it's kind of like the show we used to work on, only put together in 7 episodes, and now the guy's in jail. Well, I I guess it was kind of like our show.
It's a lot like our show that we used to work on.
But if anybody could share these videos with Joe Exotic or Carol, we want to bring him in on the stream. Especially if Joe wants to tell his story. Rev, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You would have married the couples in this show.
Like they're good looking. I'd have married them, or I would have officiated over their wedding. Big
Obviously,
difference.
he hasn't seen the episodes, so we're just going to go with this. Yeah, you would have married them. You would have liked them. You would have took them for drinks.
All right. Well, now I'm going to have to watch this Tiger show.
Oh, look at this. Super duper spreader. El Shafran. Good Friday.
Super duper spreader. Hey, God bless Linda Shafran in the house. Diane Rodman. God bless TJ the Bumble.
Where's Diane at?
KJ's back.
Shoot us a question. Who wants to know something from the Reverend that everybody else should know, or ask a question? He's here to answer anything you ask. We're watching.
KJ's got a brother Carlito. KJ has an excellent question. TJ Bumble, you're listening to this question KJ has. Right underneath Petruzzi's hysterical.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Says, hey, you got any Reverend Shnorr t-shirts I can buy from you? Funny you should ask that, KJ Williams. They're going to be in production soon. You'll be able to buy that and a lot of other t-shirts and things that we're going to set up here and show you guys and offer to you. And you're going to be happy with what it is. And God bless you for thinking about my pocketbook, because that is what this is really all about. Speaking of that, if you own a company and you're looking for a way to get your word out to some good, faithful followers, yeah, give us a call, shoot us an email, and give us some money. We'll promote your product right here. And that's the truth. Cheyenne Thomas Dunn says they're going to add another Tiger King episode. So I better get on it so I can catch up.
That's right. So everybody share these episodes with, what was her name? Carol? Was that her name, Carol, in that show? I got to ask my other producers. Was that Carol? They're not helping me. It's a two-man gig here, people. There's not many people here to help me out.
Patrice is there. Is it Carol?
I think it was Carol. Anybody know that? Send us a quick message.
Saunders, Kim. Lots of good people in the crowd here. I think her name is Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Really?
Carol, Carlito, young Carol.
It was Carol, wasn't it?
That's what TJ is saying.
No. Not a young Carol. TJ the Bumble, there'd have to be a lot of this. Hang on. A lot of Jonathan.
Egan's Irish whiskey. I gotta love it.
And I take the Reverend home before Carol.
Oh, wow. She must be a beast.
She like looks into the camera, Rev, and her eyes like go past the camera to the stars, and she talks to these animals. But here's the gig. She puts down this one guy, Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Because he cages animals. But then she cages animals because she rescues them, or tigers, and a lot of different animals. She puts them in cages, and she still charges people to come see the animals. But she got the other guy put in jail. Well, he tried to kill her, but that's a whole nother story. That's maybe season 2.
I got to watch this now. Where do these people live?
Trailer parks?
Makes sense. Sounds like it's probably Florida.
Would you eat used meat? Like when they throw the meat out at Walmart, would you eat it on pizza and beef sandwiches, or would you feed it to the animals? Honest question.
What time of day is it?
Hungry time. When you're hangry.
If I'm McDonald's is closed, Taco Bell's closed, my burrito joint is closed, probably still not going to eat. I've eaten some disgusting things, but throwing away food, I try to steer away from it if at all possible.
So what you're saying is you would eat it if it came on a truck that you didn't know was warm. Oh, here's one.
No. If I could smell it's bad, no, I'm not going to eat.
And Carol lived in Florida and Joe was Oklahoma, so that tells you a lot.
I've been to both. It tells me everything I need to know. No offense to anybody.
Oh, God. Well, you're going to have to watch that. We're going to have to get some feedback. But share this with Carol. Share this with Joe. Well, Joe's in jail, but send him a message. He would surely come on the show.
Absolutely. I think we could do a show from jail.
Could you phone in from jail?
Would I phone him from jail? I could phone him from jail. The last time I was in jail, they took my phone. It was a problem.
You know, it'd be great.
Yeah. No one heard from me for like 2 days.
Hang on a second.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something to keep in mind when you go to jail. A lot of times they take your phone from you and your keys and just about everything. Yeah, because some people are goofy. They'll hurt themselves. So I don't know what you do other than, hope that you can catch a bus when you get out of there. Problem is, you never get arrested like at noon. Well, you almost never get arrested like noon. It's usually late at night, and the buses don't run as good late at night. And anyone you could call to come get you is probably sleeping. And anybody who's up probably is part of the reason you got arrested in the first place.
Look at that. Mr. Bill said Tiger Joe was on Trevor Noah from jail. Now, let me tell you what a good show would be. Do you want to know how we would make it?
How is that?
If we could get Joe to Tiger King.
Yep.
On a bottle of 19 Crimes.
I love it. And that's the bottle where you put your phone up to it and it'll talk to you, right?
Yeah, and with the power of the internet, people could just go back and watch yesterday's show and see about this bottle of 19 Crimes. It's unbelievable. We're not going to get into it. I did it yesterday. But Exotic Joe could be on that bottle. Well, so could Carol, I guess, if you're thinking about it.
Yeah, that would be great. They should do that. And he could sing that song from Lion King when you put your phone up to the bottle. Exotic Joe.
I'm not going to spoil it, but Joe likes to sing too.
He does?
Yeah.
I honestly have not seen the show. I don't know it.
Listen, for everybody watching, the Rev, we talked about this. He has not seen it. He has not seen it at all. So
I was just thinking.
So all your comments coming through on the board here, he's truly reading them for the first time. He has, and I haven't told him. I said, you just need to watch this, and then we need to get back together on it. So I'm not spoiling it for him, but I like how the comments are coming in because he's literally clueless on this.
Yeah. Call the wine Tiger Blood, Marty says. And yeah, could you put the phone up to 19 Crimes and he sings "Can You Feel the Love Tonight"? It would be perfect.
Oh, Joe used to like to feel the love quite a few nights.
Oh, he gets around, huh?
Yeah. Let's just
Like
say
ladies, does he?
let's just say he's not the ladies' man.
You sure it's not called the Tiger Queen? You ate garbage out of.
This is like playing charades.
Julianne Larson says you ate McDonald's out of the garbage, and we found love in a homeless place, which was my first video after I left that show that we used to work on.
That's going to premiere. Well, I can't premiere because it's been out for a while, but you're going to see the Reverend Shnorr in his music video coming up soon.
My very first music video.
How'd that come about?
There is a song on the radio. We found love in a hopeless place, I think it was. And I got to thinking.
Who sang that the first time? Who was the original? Rihanna. Rihanna did that.
That's who it was. And, Fleetwood Mac wrote a song about her years ago. But I was thinking, I thought she said homeless place. And I started thinking about bums. Bums are people too. They got to. I started wondering, does like a guy bum is walking through the park and he sees a bag lady and think, oh, she ain't bad looking, huh? Maybe I'll ask her for the time of day. And then they kind of start interacting a little bit the way anybody would, and they fall in love. And, he brings you back to the box and whatnot. So I just rewrote the words to the Rihanna song to fit what I was dreaming about in my head about homeless people. So I see a lot of them. And, they're no different from you and me other than they only got a roof. So they fall in love. They feel the same things. They want a little something, something in the middle of the night. Someone to hold on to. So I wrote the song. Julie sang it, and we made a video there, directed by Brother Carlito, who's really good at directing music videos. And we will debut that maybe sometime next week. How about that? What do you think?
You know what? Let me check the schedule.
Wide open.
We're good. Let me see. Tiger Joe in a homeless place. Oh, but we do have a special Easter show coming up.
Yes, Easter Sunday. You can't go to church. You can't go to Mass if you're Catholic. You can't go to services or the synagogue or nothing. Not that you go to the synagogue on Easter Sunday, but you might. Just, out of solidarity. Anyhow, you can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. What you can do is you can tune in right here, 10 o'clock, like always, for the Reverend Shnorr Easter special. And you get credit for this from the good guy upstairs. And his best day. It's better than a birthday because it's like a rebirth day. Is, hey, I done this once. I'm going to do it again even better at 33. Don't you wish you could have done that? Like, hey, things aren't so great. Let me call it quits. Come back 3 days later and hit restart like a video game. So the good Lord did. So we're going to celebrate that on Sunday. Right here at 10 o'clock with a all-out Holy Day special. So you got to tune in for that.
And tomorrow, too. Tomorrow we're going to have a little short one.
Tomorrow is Holy Saturday. We keep it short. We got to dye eggs and whatnot.
Well, I got to say, I'm about done with my second beer.
I'm out of whiskey and had to switch to beer. So I think maybe that's it for tonight. What do you think?
I'm saying, you guys got any more questions? Let us know. If not, I'm going to go run back to the store and get some beer that's cold already. But, Rev, I'm turning it over to you. Oh, wait, hang on. We might have something here.
There's a polygamy.
Is there a show tomorrow night? Yes, there is. That may came in a little late. But
That's a great question, Anthony Petruzzi. There is a show tomorrow night. We'll be here at 10 p.m. until we tell you otherwise. Right now, it's a nightly thing.
And you'd be surprised who is actually coming up on the show in the future.
Yeah, we got guests coming up. We got people who want to actually talk to us, which surprise us. And we're reaching out to other people who might not want to talk to us, but we can talk into talking to us.
Right now, we're kind of waiting. Some people are traveling for Easter, so they're on vacation right now.
Yeah. So we got some things coming up. We'll talk more. I'll watch that Tiger show, and we can talk more about it because Cheyenne Thomas Dunn is saying there's a polygamy thing going on there or something.
You know what? There was one other one I wanted to show you. Hang on. If Cheyenne would have wrote the pitch right here, Reverend would have watched the first time.
Gay throuple and a one-armed lesbian. Well, Jesus Christ, why didn't you say that before? We're done. We're going to go watch the Tiger King now. That's what they should have called it. To be honest, Tiger King, I look at that and go, eh. But what was it? A gay throuple and a one-armed lesbian. It sounds like a title of one of our shows from back in the day, but I would have called the whole thing that. Gay throuple and a one-armed lesbian. Coming up next. Hey, God bless you, everybody, for hanging out here with us for a little bit.
Reverend, I'm going to go run to the store. The floor is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later. Happy
Brother
Good
Carlito,
Friday.
thank you for all your work again. Stay in, stay negative, stay positive, and stay healthy right here with us every night at 10 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time is about. Don't forget it's going to move to Facebook Rev Shnorr page in the public section. And hey, God bless you all. Thank you for participating and sending me all these beautiful messages. We'll be getting T-shirts up soon and all kinds of good things for you to spend your good money on. And hey, you have one for me because I'm going to have one for each one of you. God bless. Take care, everybody. Okay. Bubbles is sleeping. Shh. I'm going to check out the tiger thing right now. Okay.